What is up, guys? So last night I was playing with some of my friends. We're going through the Last Wish raid. We're trying to get two of them the 1000 Voices drop from Riven, okay? And while I was playing, I had an auto rifle drop called the Age Old Bond, and the roll that you see on the screen in front of you is what it dropped as. So I had high impact reserve, dynamic sway reduction, and 95 range. And in my head, I'm thinking like, dang, this thing is pretty much a scout rifle. I haven't used a 360 auto in PvP in forever. Maybe it'll be good. And then I go to d2gunsmith.com and I put the roll in, and I see that the damage drop off for a 95 range auto rifle is 31 meters. And it got the gears turning, and I was like, this is an issue. This is something that needs to change. What am I talking about? So, recently there's been a lot of talk about how everybody in the Crucible only uses the hand cannon and only uses the shotgun. They have Stompies, Dune Marchers, T-Steps, Ophidians, whatever. People only use the meta, and they get a lot of hate. I'm one of those people. That's what I use. Why? Because I like it and it's effective. But they never get to use anything else. And this is a perfect example of why. And I'm going to go through some more here in a second. So I have an auto rifle with 95 range that does less like distance, like to the weapon starts changing its damage numbers, than a base rolled hand cannon. Okay? If we go through and we look at some of these other examples, so like let's just say you didn't want to mess with a 360 auto. Let's say you wanted to mess with a different auto rifle, because I'm looking at the game through the perspective of a new player, right? They come from other games and want to use different guns. They don't know about hand cannons being the best, so they're just playing with whatever, right? Look at this 7 Seraph carbine. Okay, it's a 450 RPM auto. It has max range, slide shot, and range finder, and it hits at 33 meters. Now, why does that matter so much? Because I have guns like this, my palindrome, which, this is my role, that yes, it's decked out for range 2, but it's hitting at almost 36 meters. So that means I could be farther away from you with a handgun and do max damage while you are there with a full-on rifle in your hands, and you are experiencing damage fall off before I am. On top of that, with a hand cannon, I can like come out of cover, peek, shoot, do max damage, go back into cover, and then peek again, shoot, and you're dead. With an auto rifle or a scout rifle or whatever, you have to pretty much be exposed the entire time to do damage and hit the maximum TTK, okay? That's just the auto rifles I'm talking about. The other thing I want to talk about is the scout rifles. So in front of you, you see a Vision of Confluence. This is a 180 RPM scout rifle. You get this from the Vault of Glass raid, okay? This thing requires 4 shots to kill, and if I remember correctly, I think it's 3 to the head, 1 to the body. I could be wrong, but regardless, it's 4 shots to kill, okay? This thing can come with kill clip, killing wind, surplus, wellspring, all these things. You don't even need range because base range is bananas, 76 meters according to D2 Gunsmith. But this thing shoots at 180 RPM, okay? Remember, 4 shots to kill. But we have the Night Watch, which is a 200 rounds per minute scout, which is literally faster than the other one. It shoots faster, also requiring 4 shots to kill. Okay? So when I say this needs to change, by no means am I saying that hand cannons need a nerf. I don't want that. I like where the meta is right now, okay? But you quite literally can't go into PvP with half the archetypes of guns because they don't make sense. Like, why would I use a 180 scout rifle when a 200 does the job literally better? You could put on Mida Multi-Tool and it's just better. Why would I use a max range age-old Bond auto rifle when I can use a 600 RPM auto rifle, have more range, and kill somebody faster and have to hit less headshots? Like, it just does not make sense to me. And on top of all of that, The scout rifles that you can use, you can't use them on half the maps because they're so little that it caters to hand cannon, shotgun, fusion rifle, like rush down, up in your face, punch you type of gameplay. So why would I ever use a scout over a pulse rifle when I'm not trying to hit somebody at 75 meters on any of these maps? And this is just PvP, right? In a PvE, like, yeah, there's situations where scouts are good, like the Vault of Glass raid and stuff, but for the most part, you can get away with using an auto or a scout or any of these things. So when I say this needs to change, what I would like to see is I would like to see these other archetypes of weapons be brought up just a little bit. Make them make sense. Make like a 180 scout, 3 tap to the head or something, but make it so the body shot damage is terrible. So like if you're not accurate, you're not getting the kill. Give it a reason to be used instead of a 200, or just make all the 180 RPM scouts 200s. Make it so that way if I have 95 range on an auto rifle, I'm hitting further than the drop off of a base hand cannon with no range anything on. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would I use anything other than a hand cannon? It's just like you literally hinder yourself, and then people turn around, they give you a bunch of crap. They're like, oh, all you use is the meta. That's all you like. That's all anybody uses. Hand cannons need a nerf. And it's like, well, I don't know if they need a nerf. I think the rest of the guns need looked at because nothing else makes sense in this game. So let me know what you guys let me know what you guys think below. I didn't mean to start like a war or anything like that. it's something I'm thinking about where I was like excited to use this, and I look at it, I'm like, I can't even use this without having to like literally struggle bust my way through enjoying this gun, because I can't even use it on a map like Midtown without doing less damage than I should be. So let me know what you guys think down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This is a little bit different than I normally do, but let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.